So after a long time we decided to do a new recipe today, and we thought of making some momos. This is specially dedicated to two of my friends, Anisha and Mariam, who has been talking about making momos and making me also want to have some momos after a long time. So for that, here I have 300 grams of plain flour which has been shifted, and for that, for the momos wrapper, we just need to add a little bit of salt and then mix it with hot water. So put little by little and mix it. Since it's hot, I'm just mixing it with a fork. The dough for the wrapper is ready now, but I need to put it onto the working top and then knead it for another 10 minutes before I cut out the shapes. I'll just take you through the ingredients for my filling. So I have 200 grams of chopped up oyster mushrooms, and then I also have a ginger garlic paste here, some chopped onions, about one chopped onion, and then about 100 to 150 grams of chopped cauliflower, chopped carrot, again it's just a little bit, and I have some salt, some chili powder, as well as to get the Sri Lankan flavors in, I have put some curry powder as well. Also, I will be using some oyster sauce, some sesame oil, and also some soya sauce as well. So I will now take this dough onto my countertop and start kneading it for 10 minutes, and then I will start preparing that. So I'm going to dust the area with some flour and then just going to work it on for about 10 minutes. So the more you knead this dough, the softer it is going to take. Springy effect, so once you touch, it should spring up like that. After it is kneaded for about 10 minutes, let it rest until you make your filling. Okay, so I'm going to make the filling now. To a hot pan, a little bit of oil, and let the oil heat up. I'm going to be first putting in the mushrooms. Cook the mushrooms till it's brown. You can use any kind of mushrooms, but I have used oyster, but you can even use any button mushrooms or anything which is fresh, rather than the bottled ones. Now the mushrooms are slowly changing its color, so I'm going to add in the cauliflower, the onions, the carrots, and the ginger garlic paste. To this, I'm going to add in the soya sauce, some oyster mushroom sauce, about 1 teaspoon, and a few drops of sesame oil. Since I added soya sauce and oyster sauce, I'm going to go low on the salt. So I'm going to now be adding the salt, the curry powder, and the chili flakes. Okay, now the filling is done. Now it's a matter of making the momos. So now, as you can see, my momos dough is very soft. Make small balls. So I have made out of the half which I separated. So we had to take one of these balls and start to flatten it out. Try to keep it flat as possible. So I'm going to do the filling of the momos. So we don't need to put a lot. We just have to put a little bit only, because a little goes a long way. So just put a little bit, and then we just have to start pinching. So we have to collect both sides, and then take one and put a pleat. And at the end it should come something like this. So now I'm going to steam some of my momos to a boiling hot of water. So I'm going to place this I forgot something. Before keeping the momos in, it's best if you can apply some oil before keeping it, so that it wouldn't stick, and then we can go on keeping the momo. So now we are going to check out how the momos are doing. So this is just after about 6 to 7 minutes. Once it's ready, it just comes off. So I'm just going to keep it like this itself and take it. I'm also going to make some fried, not deep fried, but pan fried momos as well. So to a hot bit of oil. Stop. Let the oil and the pan heat very well. There must be a sizzle like this once you keep it. Water for the steam to come in. Splatter some water as well, and then cover it with a lid. Right. So we have got our momos here, and now I'm going to make a dipping sauce for that. So for the dipping sauce, I have already added some vinegar. It can be any kind of a white vinegar. It can be a white wine vinegar. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of ginger garlic paste. So to the vinegar, I have added. So if you like it spicy, you can add a little bit of hot sauce, whatever the hot sauce you like, and then give it a good mix. And it's good to go. So you can adjust the flavors as per your likings. And we are going to have it with our coconut wine. Yeah, so enjoy. So I'm going to make the dipping sauce for the momos. So in this cup I have a little bit of vinegar, and to that I'm going to add some ginger garlic paste, just a little bit to give that little taste, and then I'm going to add in some chopped green chilies, and if you like it a little spicy, you can add some chili flakes. If you like it a little bit extra spicy, you can add in a little bit of chili paste as well. I'm going to add also a little bit of sugar to balance out the vinegar and the spices. Going to do a little mix. I'm not adding any salt because I'm going to be adding a little bit of soya sauce, which has a lot of salt. And so we are going to have this momos with our king coconut wine. So enjoy.